everybody, and welcome back to the channel. It is your friendly neighborhood farmer Raznac, and we are talking tractors, specifically the 1947 John Deere Model B, courtesy of the folks over at OK Used Mods and J&M Farms. This is a great little tractor for Farm Sim 19, especially if you really enjoy this old iron, the classic stuff. If this is kind of your niche of farming, I think you would really enjoy this mod. Just a little bit of historical information that I was able to drum up about the John Deere Model B. The B was built from 1935 to 1952. This model that we're looking at here, specifically the 47 model, was built from 1947 to 1952. It is what's called the late styled B and represented the final major upgrade to the John Deere Model B when production began in February of 1947. The engine size was increased for a third time, and a gasoline-only configuration became available for the tractor. Frame was now made from pressed steel, and the new padded seat sat on top of a battery box, and electric starting and lighting became standard equipment. Also, I think they had a convertible front end. I've kind of found conflicting information about that, but there were two rear chassis or rear axles you could get for this, depending on, I think, the tractor setup. There was like a plain Model B, and then there was another one like a B2406. Sorry, I don't have more information, but it's kind of, this stuff is 70 plus years old, and it's kind of hard to find, and I hate to not be right when I talk about it. The tractor itself, I think it was built in Waterloo, Iowa. 109,253 of the late styled Bs were built from 1947 to 52. Original price tag in 1952 was only $1,900. Now, through the wonderful help of our financial system and the Federal Reserve printing money pretty much non-stop, that means today's money, this tractor would cost you over $22,000 to buy this tractor brand new in 2020. Only $1,900 in 1952. Tell me that our money has retained its value. I will say you're. This came with a 3.1 liter two-cylinder, either gasoline or all-fuel engine. You actually had two options this time. Had roughly 27 horsepower. The drawbar was 25, belt was 28, but I think it was rated right around 27 horsepower. But yeah, a really, really nice little tractor. Again, you can find out way more information about the B, especially the different series of Bs. There were three different ones. There was the early B, the second model, or I think a Series 2B is what they called it, and then what they call the late styled B, all those built after 1947. We'll just kind of take a look around the mod. You got really nice detailing here. We'll look at the configuration options in the shop here in just a minute, and we'll talk a little bit more about the mod and the description from the mod author. Really very nice looking mod and tractor. I haven't tried dirtying it up. We will here in a minute. I really like the John Deere there on the back on the raised letters. They're just not decals, but actual raised lettering on the axle there, the rear axle, which I thought was pretty cool. Neat little touch. The same over here. They look almost embossed, like they're not just decals, but they actually have depth to them, which I thought was pretty nice. Pretty nice. You can see the different textures here, kind of that old metal texture on the exhaust, which is pretty cool. You got some, shiny chrome, some shiny metal shining through. Of course, you got the two lights, but really a really, really nice little mod. Let's jump in here and fire it up. If you get too close, your person will disappear, and I'm sure that was on purpose. Sure that was done on purpose. Let's go ahead and fire this bad boy up, and you can hear it work. While it's running, we'll jump off here and take a look. You got the pulley, which I thought was pretty cool. That's a neat little touch. Not really any other animations. You got a steering wheel, steering animation, but there's no really no shifting animations, no foot pedal animations, none of that stuff. But that's okay. Doesn't have to be. You get going in this bad boy. She likes to putt, as I call it. But a really cool little tractor. Again, like I said, if you're really into this old iron kind of, you know, classic looking stuff, I really think it is really nice and worth checking out. I'll tell you what, let's run over to the shop, and what we'll do is we'll jump in and we'll purchase up one of these. I'll show you the different configurations, because you do have 2 horsepower configurations, and we'll talk about that. I'll read you the description from the mod author themselves. Yeah, we'll keep looking at the John Deere Model B. See you at the shop. Alright, we are back here at the shop. Let's go ahead and jump in here and we'll take a look at it. Of course, you can find this under small tractors. Here it is, the 1947 Model B gas narrow front. Pretty sure you could get this in a row crop or wide front. Probably some other options available. I really didn't dig into that too much in this one. I just wanted to kind of take a look at the tractor itself. We'll jump into the shop. Ignore the GPS. That is just a mod I have actually enabled. I really doubt that you would have GPS on a tractor like this. So pretty much you have a few different weight configurations. No weights, a weight bracket, added weight to the bracket, stack weight. So you have the 3 different weight configurations. So you can go with a couple different options there. And then you have the original spec John Deere engine, which is 27 horsepower. It says 77 liters, and I'm pretty sure in real life it was 12 gallons. 12 gallons. That's all that tractor held. It's 12 gallons. You can get the original spec John Deere engine again at 27 horsepower, or you can get a farmer rebuilt engine at 49 horsepower, because why not? Let's just go ahead and lease this up. Come on. There we go. And that's the slow to populate is really it's because of all the stuff I have in this map. So ignore that. It probably wasn't the best choice in the world to showcase a mod, but yep, I went with it. I thought, why not? Yep. Here's the John Deere Model B. A little bit more about it. Weighed in around 4,300 pounds for the John Deere. Of course, it came with a 4x2 two-wheel drive manual transmission and manual steering. No power steering on these bad boys. I'm pretty sure it came with 6 speeds, and that's about all I know about the John Deere Model B in real life. I'm sure you watching at home probably know more than I do about it. All right, let's jump on this bad boy and we'll talk about what the author says. So this is a release of the 1947 John Deere Model B. This is an all-new to FS19 tractor, in-gamed by us. They mean OK Used Mods and J&M Farms. This beautiful model was donated to us by Todd Gaffney based on one he had around his family farm. Special thanks to Kevin Smith for his assistance in coming up with factory weight and horsepower specifications. The rebuilt 49 horsepower is not accurate, and it is just a little bit of farm magic, as they say, because what farm doesn't have a little bit of magic on it? As always, thanks for your help. Teamwork is what leads to these fun mods. Credits go to OK Used Farms, OK Used Mods, and J&M Farms. You can find a link to their Facebook page over in the description. You also find a link to the mod down in the description. Of course, this is for PC only. This is a PC only mod. Sorry consolers. I know that hurts sometimes, but it is a PC only mod. I tell you what, while we're here, I haven't done anything. Let's attach something to it. I haven't done that yet. I haven't looked at it. Let's grab. Really don't have any like old stuff. I want to get something with a PTO. Although it wouldn't pull this, but let's just do this. Just because I want to see. I just want to see what the PTO. And again, sorry for the long load-in times. It's just that I have so many placeable objects that the map is getting slow. And if you don't know that will happen, it will happen. Something else about the lights. We just have one light setting, on and off, which I'm pretty sure is very realistic to life. Just the on and off. I hope this thing doesn't flip over attaching to this. If it will attach to this. It may not. Because it really doesn't have a 3-point attachment. I don't know what we could pull. I don't know. I don't have any mods installed that you could really attach to this. Try this again. This is real world testing, folks. Real world testing is what we're doing here. Like I said, this one doesn't have a 3-point. It only has like a bar. But that is a PTO right there. Would think. Yep. Nope, it's not going to attach. So let's try a little trailer, maybe? Again, like I said, I don't have any mods in here. I don't have any like old iron classic stuff that would work with this. I don't even think it'll pull this Amazon D830 because I don't think it can try. Let's try. Yes. I should have done all this beforehand so I would know these things. But I am a horrible host and I'm an awful YouTuber. Should not waste your time with me. Let's try this one more time. Let's see if this will hook up to it. May not. Yeah. Nope, it's not. It's not going to hook up because, like I said, there's no 3-point attachment here. This isn't a 3-point. This is an old school attachment. Let's see if something like this will connect to it. I was hoping I'd have something with a PTO, and I probably should have installed some mods, but I didn't. I've got some old school stuff laying around here somewhere. This tractor's so small. It's just amazing how, you know, so many farms ran off of this. There we go. So you can see it does have an attachment point. It just doesn't have a 3-point attach. And it actually has hose connections, which are really cool. So he actually put in the actual hose connections here for the hydraulics. So I mean, not all hoses. That only works for 2 of these because, well, that's all this tractor probably had was 2 hose outputs for hydraulics. Again, like I said, I really wish I would have put in some mods that are specifically this older style attachment. But it does work. It just doesn't work with anything with 3-point, which is all these. These are all 3-point hitches. I mean, you would have to find something trailed. In previous videos, I had like an old McCormick cedar and some of that stuff. It would probably work really well with this. I don't know what I have that would work with that PTO and that attachment. That, for me, I don't know. And I'm sure there's mods out there. Very sure there is. But yep, that's about it, guys. I just wanted to show you the tractor itself, talk about the history just a little bit, and really show off something really well done by the folks over at OKU's Mods. They're an amazing group. Definitely worth checking out on Facebook. Go over there, you know, join up, say hi, and really check out the fun stuff they have there. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in. I do appreciate it. Until next time, take care, stay safe, see you later. Okay. Okay, before you go, I wanted to show you that the PTO does work. It does have a PTO attachment. You can see this this big New Holland. Sorry, again, I don't have anything kind of period specific that would fit this to scale. But here's the new in-game New Holland roll belt 150, and you can see it attaches hose attachments, PTO, and the pin hitch. So this kind of works out really, really well. I tried it over on this manure spreader, but this is kind of weird, as in the PTO is under the hitch. It connects and it works, but the PTO clips through the hitch, because I think this is what they call like a high hitch or something like that, and I can't remember. There's like a word for that where the pin is up high, but this isn't. This is like really low ground. But yeah, I just wanted to show you that it does work, so don't go away from this thinking that it doesn't, but it actually does work. It's a fully... I mean, the poor tractor has a tough time pulling it. Nope. It's not too much for the old John Deere. Again, I don't have anything period specific to show you, but I do want to show you that it does work. I mean, the PTO and, I mean, all that stuff works. So, there you go. All right, everybody. Bye.